One of the things that I live for every single season on Traitors is when a traitor and a traitor come at each other. I mean, it's become a thing that just now happens all the time on Traitors, which I don't know if that's intentional or not, but whatever the reason, I am here for it. And it happened again this year with Candiace and Rob coming at each other. And it ultimately led to Candiace getting the boot. And I am chatting with Candiace Dillard Bassett about all of that today. I have full disclosure, I'm a big Housewives fan and I love Candiace. Candiace and I met in Las Vegas not too long ago. And so I am a fan of Candiace. So I was bummed when she got the vote out. I really was. A lot of people online seem to think that her voting for Rob in the previous episode cast a spotlight on her, but I don't think so. And there's a lot of conversations online too about Rob's gameplay and his past sort of way in which he treats women on in these reality competition scenarios. And there was a Instagram discourse that happened between Candiace and Rob about exactly that. I talked to Candiace about that. And we also talked about what she thinks of her gameplay in general. She's hurt that her fellow housewife Dorinda voted for her. I was very hurt by that because I want housewives standing up for each other housewives. But anyway, I am a big fan of Candiace. I'm bummed that she's not on Traitors anymore. And I really hope, I don't necessarily want Rob to win, but I would rather a traitor win than a faithful. I am over faithfuls winning. I'm over groups winning. I want one treacherous person to win. I want one evil person to win. I want evil to win. I don't know why that's horrible and that sounds bad, but that's what I want. So sit back and grab a snack because I will be right back with Candiace Dillard Bassett to talk about her exit from Traitors. And let me tell you how angry I was. I was watching as Rob came for, I mean, it was delicious to see you two going after each other, but the level of anger that Rob is always on my hit list now. I'm shocked. Let's start with the fan reaction. Are you surprised that fans reacted in such a vocal way to what happened to you?
No, I've really dedicated like almost my entire third decade of life to reality television, most of which you've seen on Housewives. I am no stranger to the Housewives fandom. They are beautifully complicated at times
Mhm.
and very passionate. And I think this experience was no different. I fully expected them to uh, have a reaction
Mm.
to all of it. I think it was fun to get to interact with the fans in this a different forum, such as Traders, and also just kind of be introduced and welcomed in by a whole other swath of people, really.
Mhm.
But no, the fans are when they have an opinion, good, bad, or ugly,
Yeah.
they are going to share it with you,
Mhm.
and you might as well just, gird your loins, get your shield, and wait for the storm to pass, child.
Exactly,
Yeah.
well, so online, there's been a lot of conversations around and I think there was, like, even a comment on Instagram between you and Rob about this, about Rob's focus on sort of taking down his female traitor counterparts, if you will, and that conversation around that, and you had commented in a cryptic yet, direct way in the back and forth with Rob, so I wanted to give you a chance to maybe speak a little bit further on sort of what you think of that particular reaction online and your reply back.
I mean, there wasn't much else to it. It was, I really appreciate all of the discourse and the breakdowns. A lot of what is being said about the show in general is brilliant
Yeah.
and perspectives that I would not have, gleaned or come to on my own. Just to kind of expand my thought process of what we're watching. And it's so fun to see how the audience is viewing the show because we lived it, we were in it, uh, and we were there. So I feel like, our opinions should hold the most weight. But it's interesting to sort of live in the after effects of it and see how these brilliant minded fans are breaking down the show. And I thought that what she was saying as someone who did not know Rob before and had not had the pleasure of watching him on Love Island, I understood her perspective,
Mhm.
and I was also just, I was being a menace, okay? Can we just call a spade a spade? I was just I was doing what housewives do and, just having some fun with it. Because we're still in the game,
Yeah.
in a sense, like even now as I'm on the other side, if you
Mhm.
will. We're still in the game. We still have a reunion to get through. There are still quite a few episodes to get through 9, 10, and 11, and then reunion and finale and reunion will come together.
Mhm.
And yeah, so still a traitor. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna deliver as a fabulous traitor would. Okay, this is my traitor wig.
Well, there is too. I mean, in watching how you now, and there's a lot of talk around. I mean, people saying that you voting for Rob in that first vote sort of cast a spotlight on you. I don't necessarily think that, in my opinion. I think you didn't have much else to do because why is a traitor going after another traitor? Which I think that's, to me, your response is exactly what I would do. But I want to know, like, do you think that cast a spotlight on you? And would you have done anything different in looking back?
No, I don't regret my choice. I stand firm in it. It was not an emotional choice. It was a very strategic move that I do not regret. I don't think it cast a spotlight on me because um not because. I don't think it cast a spotlight on me. Period. I was going to get spotlighted regardless. If we go back and look at the breakfast that the Traitors had before everybody else walked in, and that was after Rob first voted for Lisa. He was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I won't do it again." And we believed him.
Yeah.
Like, okay, he had a moment of weakness. I don't know what he was doing, but he explained it away, right?
Mhm.
That first time. Then we go to the round table that same evening,
Mhm.
and he not only votes for Lisa again, but he leads the charge, and he
Mm.
gleefully sends her packing. That if you are standing next to someone who has said to you, "I'm sorry, I won't do this again," and then they go do it again with glee in their heart, what else are you to think?
Yeah.
You're coming for me next.
Mhm.
So, if I'm going to go out because I knew that he had the ear and the hearts of many in the castle, so as did I.
Mm.
But if I am going to cover all of my bases, I have to prepare for the worst. And
Mm.
I have to, you've shown me now who you are. You apologize for something and then you do it again with fervor behind it. Now I see who you are. I'm not going to question you anymore. I don't have any more questions for you. I just have votes for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, were you surprised when all the votes came in for you, like at Dorinda's vote or like in gen? Because I mean, when a housewife turns on a housewife, as a
Tragic.
housewife fan, it breaks my
Tragic.
heart. So,
So
what
sad.
was your reaction to that?
Uh, I had none. This group had proven long before that they, they would perpetually fall victim to groupthink. Um,
Mm.
this group, I love them down and deep, but they are not good at staying the course. We had
Yeah.
this issue almost every round table where we would go in and say, "Okay, we know it's Ron.
Yeah.
Vote Ron out." And it would get in there, and as I said, at many roundtables, you're letting a shiny object distract you,
Hmm.
and now we're off course now. So, they always voted that way. They were always easily swayed, and
Yeah.
I was fully prepared that the night before and the morning of, my banishment to go.
Yeah, for sure. Well, my last question for you, it's kind of a twofer, is would you ever go back? I hope the answer is yes for an All Stars. And second, what's next for you? I mean, I feel like I loved having you on my television screens again, and I need more of it.
Oh, thank you. I if they do an all-star season of Traitors and I am not there, I will riot. I will show up uninvited with all of my bags and all of my accessories and be looking for my assignment. Okay. I had the most fun I've ever had on reality TV playing this game. It was just unlike anything I've ever done before. It challenged me in so many ways and, showed me who I am, you
Mm.
know? So I loved it and I would love to do it again. It would be an honor to do it again. So Alan, please invite me back to your castle. Um, there are a lot of things coming up. I have a new single out right now. It's called If Only. You can download it and stream it wherever you get your music. I have a visual also called If Only to accompany the single that is coming out this week.
Mm.
And I'm kind of soft launching that I will be jumping on some tour dates with my sister Tamar Braxton later this summer.
Ooh.
Um, really excited about that as well. I toured with her. I opened for her during her Love and War 10-year anniversary tour, and I love her team. I love her. She's so much fun, and her tours are always super duper lit. So it'll be kind of my first time really getting back on stage in that capacity. I'm also reprising my role in a stage play.
Ooh.
I believe this announcement is coming out soon, so I can share this. I've Cried the Blues. It's a stage play by Dennis Williams. We did a one night only at the Warner Theater in Washington, D.C., and it's now going on tour. So I will be
Oh.
reprising my role as Miss Lily in that, alongside Daryl Walls, who's now a Grammy winning
Yeah.
artist. He won for a song he did with PJ Morton. So I'm super excited for that. Um, Oh, Ultimate Girls Trip, you'll see me there
Yes.
very
Yes.
soon. I'm
Yes.
excited. We That was so much fun. I had a time at that party as
Oh.
Misunderstood, the Patrick Queen. So, yeah, yeah. Lots
Wonderful.
lots of lots of fun things on the horizon.
Well, Candice, great seeing you again. You should be very happy about yourself, and I'm so angry you're not on Traders anymore, but I will always watch you wherever you go.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Have a great one. Take care.
You too. Take care.
Bye-bye. It was a quick but impactful chat, and thank you for checking it out. You, of course, can follow me at H. Allen Scott on everything. Leave a little rating and review wherever you're watching or listening to this, and go catch up on Traders because I don't know what Rob's gonna do, but I'm scared that it's gonna be another season of Faithfuls winning, and I don't want it. Are you with me? Let me know because I'm over Faithfuls winning.